Welcome back to Keith Kevin's Repair and Restoration. Today on the old Nissan QX4 Pathfinder, we're going to be replacing the radiator. It's one thing that I found with these vehicles, they do have a common radiator problem. They either leak in the tranny cooler, blow your tranny up, or in the case of this one, it blew the top, literally. I'm going to run some footage and show you the kind of issue we had when we brought this in. But the radiator isn't too bad to do on this. There's actually worse ones out there, believe it or not. But today we're going to show you tips and tricks on how to do this quick and dirty in a hurry. Stay tuned. Alright, to show you how easy it is, I'm actually going to have someone that's never changed radiator do most of the work. I.e. my youngest, my camera guy.
Yeah, me.
And he wants to learn how to work on cars, and I applaud him for that. It's really cool because I've trained my oldest son, but now my youngest son wants to take his take his place, and I'm fine with that.
Take his place? I don't think I'm ever going to be that.
Probably not, but I could dream.
I could dream.
Now my oldest, Kevin, he don't like messing with cooling systems. He can do it, but he don't like it. So I'm trying to train up someone that can do cooling systems as good as I can.
Oh boy.
One thing where we live, our cooling systems go through absolute utter hell. Okay, we have freezing temperatures of -10.
Dodge.
And we've actually seen temperatures of 115 degrees here in the Northwest.
Breaking record.
Breaking records. We did it this year. And this radiator made it past 115 degrees, but then about a month after that happened, all of a sudden I started smelling coolant, and boom, she was leaking. She was pouring through coolant pretty fast.
Everywhere, man.
Yeah, you could smell it. It went everywhere, made a mess. We'll show you that as we're pulling this out. But it's one of those things, well, if you're going to keep one of these cars, this is one of the common problems you're going to have. This radiator will blow up at you at some point. Alright, get started. Alright, after you remove that annoying cover, mine's in such bad shape it was pathetic to record. So, but anyway, once the cover's off, you got a screw down here to undo. This radiator's trash, so I'm not going to worry about it sucking the rest of the fluid out of the reserve, because that we're going to clean too. So we're going to just keep the cap on and force it to suck the fluid out.
Hope it's not going to be messy.
Ooh, that's some green fluid. Uh-oh. I think I might have to actually call Nissan for that.
What?
Because that's Nissan green.
What do you mean?
That ain't Prestone, baby.
Oh, no.
That's Shrek's piss right there.
You can shine a light through it.
Yeah, that's green.
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Whew. Man, it's really trying to shoot down.
Well, I don't have... Yeah, it would be faster if I had the radiator cap off, but I want it to suck the reserve tank out, because that's dirty. But that's definitely Nissan green.
Wow, I need to get another camera to show this.
Yeah, you do.
Here, let me go get it.
Yeah, that's a green I've never seen before.
Yeah, I know, it's so green, dude. I've never seen a car piss that much.
Well, I mean, I've seen green. Green would be Prestone, but that ain't Prestone. That's Nissan.
Yeah, so what does that mean?
I mean, specialty coolant right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. We're going to get the upper hose dealt with first. There's a couple different ways we can do this, but I'm going to try to keep it as like the manual would show. Okay. Clamp it. Okay. We're going to reuse this. Oop, let go. Yeah, people don't like these spring clamps, but I will tell you, they hold up a lot better than the spring clasps that you have to constantly readjust every time you change oil.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll slide that back.
Get that out of the way then.
Get that out of the way.
Alright.
Because we're also going to be replacing the upper and lower hose on here.
Fortunately, this tool is actually easy to use.
Now, I've already disconnected the lower hose, so I'm going to have him pull that off. Alright, so find your lower hose.
This answer
yes.
here.
Pull that.
Pull that?
Yep.
Pull it off. Wait, pull it
Just pull it straight back.
straight back. I can't really do that. I almost had it. Dang. That thing's tighter.
Yeah, because you're trying to get past that. That's an aftermarket thermostat. So if you want to see the video on that replacement, I'll put a link in the description.
Horrible.
Horrible.
That was horrible. Ow.
Yep.
Alright, now what?
Well, being I've already disconnected it from the bottom, you should be able just to pull it out.
Yeah, it should be.
Alright, you want to know the trick?
Huh.
Get underneath and do it.
Oh! Sick!
Let me grab a flashlight.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, now, yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and do that. That's fine. I would move it out of your way, though, because you're going to have the same problem with this hose. Yeah, just move it far up the hose.
Okay, hold on.
Perfect.
There. Alright.
Now, I'm hoping we don't have to cut this.
Oh, dude. How much is it going to leak?
Well, shouldn't leak that much because I've had it open for a week. There you go.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Oh, that's how you get the lower hose out.
Oh boy.
Okay, the tranny we're going to wait till the last minute because I don't want to lose a bunch of fluid. What we're going to do is we're going to clamp it off with 2 vice grips and a rubber hose. That's the quick and dirty way. Okay, now we got that done. Now we can move the shroud. Let's move the shroud now.
Oh.
Yes, it's messy.
Things are leaking.
Yep.
Even after you guys drain all of it out. Alright. Now we gotta...
Okay, so grab a pair of pliers because we got to get this out of the way first. Okay, take that clamp, slide it back.
Wait, this one right here?
Yep. Flip the tool around. There you go.
Clamp. Wait, what do I do? Do I just
Clamp the hose.
Clamp.
Clamp the clamp.
clamp, clamp?
That's fine.
Just all right
Yep,
here?
right there. Now pull this hose off. Not that much to it.
Yeah.
Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to move this off to the side because we're going to reuse this hose because there's nothing wrong with it.
Make sure the clamps are
Yeah, clamps on it. Okay, now pop your tins.
Oh boy.
Unless you want to take the upper hose off next.
I'll probably do the hoses.
Yep. Take the upper hose off.
Where's that? Oh, right here?
Yep, take
Oh!
right here. Just take it off from there.
Oh, right here? Okay, that's good. We don't have to worry about this hose, right?
Nope, it's getting replaced.
Oh yeah, you cut it.
Yep.
Why do you gotta cut everything on this freaking thing?
Because I knew I was replacing it anyway. Okay, now that's out of the way. If you want to, let's get this one out of the way so we have room to work.
Out of the way. So you want it off.
Yeah.
And I'm not you, man. I guarantee Mom could probably do this. There, boom.
Alright, now pull that hose off to give us a little bit of working room. Wiggle and pull, wiggle and pull. There we go.
Out.
Okay, now remove your tins.
Oh boy, now we remove it.
Now we got a tool set for you.
I don't know where it is. Well,
I'm sure.
okay. If it fits.
But as OJ said, if the shoe fits, wear it.
Glove. The glove fits, wear it.
If the glove don't fit,
Oh, if the glove does.
must have quit.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go.
Alright, so wait, left.
Yep, I already have it set for you.
So this way right here.
Yep. Once it gets really loose, then you want to grab it out by hand because we do not want to lose any of these fasteners.
Yeah.
Probably got a ways to go because it's never been out since factory.
Has it?
Nope. It's original Nissan. It's got a badge.
Is that why it's also so hard to get in?
That's because it says Infinity on it. But you see our shroud's already starting to move.
What, this thing?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, fastener. Fastener. Keep track of your fasteners.
Just gonna put it right there.
Nope. We got a metal tray
Oh, we got a metal tray. I didn't know this thing was metal. Well, actually, it's well.
Alright, next one. Right here.
Next one. Yep, I can already see it coming out.
Yep.
Ooh.
Don't lose that fastener. Gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, wait, I didn't lose it.
Nope. Good. Now see how this moves?
Yeah, I got something in the way though.
Yes, we do. Which is fine. What's in the way?
Right.
So now we can remove the upper mounts.
Which one at first do we go for? This one?
Okay.
I don't know. Well, I've known this car for quite a while, other than not looking at the engine because it's a complete nightmare.
Okay, pull the mount straight up.
The mount straight up.
Alright, remove the first mount.
So why are you doing the second one then the first one?
Doesn't really matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter no more.
We just have them marked so we know one's passenger, two is drivers.
Oh.
Not that you couldn't interchange them, but there's a reason why they had one different on that side than this side. Alright, pull that mount up. Okay, now. Okay, radiator is now loose. Now we got to go underneath, and this is the part I'm going to do, the tranny cooler line stuff. So we'll see you underneath. Alright, we're down at the tranny cooler. It's in the radiator. Now I'm going to show you a trick I'm going to do. You're going to lose a little bit of tranny fluid, but if you do this right, you shouldn't lose much. So we're going to pull the clamp back far. And then there are tools out there that can pinch a line off. So I make my own. I don't have one of those neat tools. But take some old heater hose.
Let me see again. Let me see. Let me see the tool and the heater hose. Okay. Alright.
And what this is going to do is going to pinch the line, but it ain't going to put marks into my hose.
Yeah.
Unless you're planning on replacing these, this is the best way to do it so you don't have to replace the line after you have a radiator failure. So we're just going to break this loose. And we're going to come in with our pinch tool. Make sure we're far away from the nipple, and then clamp it.
Ooh. There it goes.
There's the part that's going to suck because you're going to lose some fluid. Still nice and red.
Yeah, no, let me zoom in. I gotta move the camera. Alright, let me zoom in.
I have cardboard underneath to catch it because I don't want it on my floor.
Here's
Alright, so then now we're going to do the same thing on the other line. Alright, send it back. Break it loose. Okay, then we're going to pinch it off. You don't need to do it super tight, but you do want it tight so it won't leak. Okay, and then point it up. We'll just leave those connected. Now at this point, you're ready to pull the radiator up. Got two mounts on the bottom.
Yeah.
Pull it straight up.
Pull it straight up?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
There we go.
Ow, okay, you're catching my hands. It's not going straight up. Here.
I was kind of hoping I wasn't going to have to take the fan clutch out.
What now? What's going on?
I was going to hope I could sneak past, but the fan clutch is going to have to come off.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing. I don't have a way of shooting this.
Well, that's kind of unfortunate.
I was going to ask you about that. I don't know if I was going to be wrong or right.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Because, you know, fan clutch is mostly like with the radiator. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I kind of had I thought I was going to be able to cheat it and shove it back, but unfortunately with the fan clutch here, that's not going to happen. So this is like the old 70s. We had to disconnect a bunch of stuff to do a radiator. I mean, it's only 4 quick bolts. Well, there's one surprise. Not too bad. I always try to find the shortcut ways of doing these kind of things. Of course, the last bolt has to be the most difficult and worst spot. Alright. See if we can get this fan and shroud out as one assembly, I guess. Kind of working a little backwards today.
I was going to try to tell you that.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get lucky today.
Never. Not this one.
Okay, I got that out of the way. Now let's see if we can pull this shroud assembly up. Didn't want to have to do that. Oh well. I didn't have a choice. Okay, now pull the radiator up and out. It's got 2 mounts on the bottom you got to fight through.
2 mounts on the bottom there.
Yep, just got to really pull.
Pull it up?
Yeah.
Like up.
Up, straight up.
Oh, like that?
Just like that. Now pull it out.
Oh man, this thing's tough.
Now, there you go. Now keep it upright so the fluid stays in. Like, no, pull, no, put the top down.
Up. Oh, like
Yeah,
that.
just like that. All right, take it to the bench. All right, so the other complaint was the AC wasn't as cold. And I'm going to tell you why right now, because this foam is actually blocking airflow. Not much, but enough. So we need to get this foam out of the way. See that dragonfly? I think you've been there for a few miles.
Oh, wow, that thing is big.
Yeah, it got sucked in somehow.
Dang, I'm not touching that thing. You touch that. I do not like touching bugs. Ugh.
I know you don't like bugs.
Oh, that is
You've been along for many miles. Definitely crispy nugget. Anybody want some fly fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
So now we're going to look down and make sure that our condenser is clear.
Looks like it.
I might actually take the compressor and back blow it while we got it apart. Just because I hate when the wife complains, AC isn't cold. Well, it's not supposed to be a freezer. It's supposed to take heat out. Alright, so we're going to take the compressor, blow this out, and then we'll get our new radiator out. Yeah, this radiator has been leaking for a little bit, but the core split was right here. And you can see where it's wet on the bottom. And just looking at the color, you can just tell this thing's been done for a while. My bad. You know, we're working this summer. What do you want? But yeah, normally the failures happen either this cooler goes, and you lose the transmission. Is that a twist tie? That's a twist tie. I don't use twist ties, so that wasn't my work. Somehow she sucked up a twist tie. Oh, I know the fan works. But yeah, you can look here at discoloration, and if you look at the front here, the foam was blocking some of the cooling. Now, it never overheated, but I'm telling you right now, I ain't putting none of this junk foam back in. But yeah, you can just tell this thing been leaking for a while. A couple spots there. So we had leaks on the bottom core, top core. This right here is blocking about 10% of flow. But luckily these radiators are so big you'll never see it on a cooling gauge. But it doesn't mean that it was running efficient. I've never liked this foam. I get it, it's to try to direct as much airflow, but with the fan blowing or sucking air this way, air goes through every channel even without this foam. So this foam you can do without. Other than that, this is a junk radiator. Is it can be fixed? No, you don't fix these. They're cheap enough to buy new ones. And one other thing to note, if you look at the fluid coming out, if this had coolant in it, that fluid would not look like that. It would look like a strawberry milkshake. Alright, new radiator time.